Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video. If you like our content, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be talking about Walt Disney. Now, it's been a rough few years now for Disney, right? Pretty much ever since Avengers Endgame ended, they have been on a massive downhill slope. It's been a disaster. Star Wars is dead. The MCU is pretty much dead too. It's not what it used to be. And Disney has had how many flops?
A lot.
A lot. And they lost like over $1 billion in 2023 at the box office. 2024 is not looking very good. 2022 was not good either. But forget about the money. The fans have been extremely critical of the garbage that Disney has been putting out there. I mean, ever since Avengers Endgame, can you think of one good movie they put out? Now, I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3. People like that movie. I believe that movie actually made money. But it's extremely few and far between. For me, I can't think of one movie.
No.
You can't either.
Well, Avatar is Disney, isn't it?
That doesn't count. Avatar was actually under FLOPS before they bought Fox. That's where it came from. Plus, that's James Cameron. So Disney pretty much has no say except when it's going to get released.
Oh,
and we know that James Cameron is an all-time great filmmaker. So I don't count Avatar at all. That doesn't count. But look here. Disney has an excuse now as to why their movies are getting panned and their flops. It's not their fault. Guess what? It is your fault. Your fault, my fault, and the listeners' faults. We're to blame. Why? Because apparently we're sexist. Now, you're a woman. What do you think of Rey as a character in Star Wars?
Well, she's not very appealing, and I cannot get into her character at all.
Newsflash, guys. She's a woman, and she doesn't like the character. And it has nothing to do with her necessarily being a woman. The character's just bad.
Yes. I mean, compared to, I like Ahsoka, so I have more feeling, like get into her character more because I seen her in when she was young with Anakin.
Right. Clone Wars.
Yeah, Clone Wars. So I kind of get her, like how she feels and stuff like that. But Rey, and she has training with Anakin. So her relationship with Anakin, it shows me that I know more about her character than Rey.
Yeah, she had a character arc. Rey doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Rey just had everything given to her. But like I said, you guys that are listening, myself, my wife, we're bigots, okay? Because apparently this is what this one Disney executive had to say. Sonny Bunch over here on it says, I love this from Matt Belloni's newsletter. Disney cannot fail. It can only be failed by the mouth-breathing bigots who refuse to acknowledge the greatness of their film. So we're all bigots too, okay? But this is what this Disney executive said. Quote, everyone says it's the movie, stupid, which is an easy thing for people to say. More appealing movies are a great way to jump the political issues. But more and more, our audience, or the segment of the audience that has been politicized, equate the perceived messaging in a film as a quality issue. They won't say they find female empowerment distasteful in the Marvels or Star Wars, the latest trilogy starring Daisy Ridley. But they will say they don't like those movies because they are bad. So, make better movies becomes code for make movies that conform to regressive gender stereotypes or put men front and center in a narrative, which is what you're seeing now and what Bob Iger's pivot is about right now. This is from an anonymous Disney executive. Wow. This is crazy right here. So you don't like the characters because they're women. You're just saying that they're bad, but which is code for you don't like women. That's what they're saying right here. So they're calling you a sexist bigot. I mean, I wouldn't expect, a male to be in the Marvels. I wouldn't expect the male to be front and center in a Captain Marvel movie. It's a female character. Mm-hmm. Just not good. Guess what? You guys made some bad male choices too. I don't like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. Am I a bigot for not liking Mark Ruffalo's Hulk?
No. I do like his character, the first one, I think it's the first movie when he...
Well, the first movie, he wasn't the Hulk. Because when the MCU... I don't even know if they actually called it the MCU back then. There was a Hulk movie with Edward Norton. What year was that? 2007? Something like that. And Mark Ruffalo came in doing the actual MCU movies. He's never had his own Hulk movie. And Disney told him he never will.
Oh, but at first, I kind of like his character when he, I think it was like the first movie, and then it was an experiment, and then he turned it into a Hulk.
Yeah, but that wasn't Mark Ruffalo's version of the Hulk. That was a different, like I said, there was Edward Norton.
Oh, okay.
Playing the Hulk in the MCU version of it. Mark Ruffalo came around during the Avengers. He never got his own movie. I don't like Mark Ruffalo. I don't like his Hulk at all. But anyway, back to this. Has nothing to do with them being females. I mean, Disney apparently just can't write good female characters. There was nothing good about Rey. Captain Marvel, a disaster. Brie Larson did a lot of damage too, by the way. But Captain Marvel was not a good movie. And then Disney started pushing woke agendas and stuff. I don't have anything personal against Daisy Ridley. I mean, do you? I don't. I just don't like Rey.
No, I don't have anything against her.
Yeah. She's getting her own movie. And I think it's going to be a disaster because of the people that's going to be around creating that movie. But it doesn't have anything to do with her being a woman. There's been women in Star Wars before. Princess Leia, Padme.
Yeah.
Love those characters.
Well, the reason why the character Rey fell is it's like suddenly, she is Palpatine's granddaughter.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah.
They didn't have a plan for her, so they just had to throw it in because it was a mess.
Yeah, and it just doesn't make any sense.
No. She had no training. She basically had the Force downloaded to her. George would have never done that.
It's like the Matrix, I mean.
Basically, that's what it was. It was the Matrix. I know Kung Fu. In the original Matrix. Yeah, that's basically what it was. She didn't need any training. Luke didn't teach her anything. Then all of a sudden, Leia, who rest in peace to Carrie Fisher, they put her in The Rise of Palpatine. And you're like, all right, so she's a Jedi Master now? It didn't make any sense.
No.
So you called the movie before that The Last Jedi, but apparently, Luke wasn't The Last Jedi. Leia was too. They just undercut themselves. So, but what do you guys think of this? What do you guys make of this Disney executive here coming out and bashing the fans as sexist? It's not Disney's fault. It is your fault. So anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.